Senegal, the prison to presidency pipeline, that's what some are calling the meteoric rise of the new leader of Senegal, Bassirou Diomaye Faye. Faye was sworn in as president only a couple of weeks after being released from prison, where he was serving a sentence because of the crime of criticizing government officials on Facebook. Yes, that is really why he was imprisoned. In addition to being imprisoned, the political party and the momentum behind the opposition to the ruling party of Senegal, which was the African Patriots of Senegal for Work, Ethics, and Fraternity, PASTEF, was declared illegal and dissolved by the government, while jailing another leader of the party, Ousmane Sonko. Unlike Faye, in the government's frame-up of Sonko, they convicted him of crimes that barred him from running for president. Sonko was actually apparently kind of like the leader, right? Faye was kind of behind him, but they imprisoned Sonko and made it such that he was not allowed to be on the ballot. Well, even though Faye was imprisoned, they did allow him to be on the ballot, and so Faye was the one that ended up running for president for the now illegal PASTEF, but he was able to be on the ballot, as sort of an independent figure. And the party, even though it was declared illegal and dissolved by the government, continued operations and campaigning and things like this. The party was founded by young civil servants who were unhappy with the corruption in the government, the ideology of the party, from what I can tell, is not terribly clear or precise, but is generally left-wing, anti-corruption, good governance kind of stuff. That's kind of the center of the party, being founded by young civil servants, right? It was not, which is kind of a funny dynamic to imagine in this country where the type of working people that are, fetishized is maybe too strong of a word, but idolized in the public consciousness is not, we derogatorily call workers like that, workers like myself, the PMC, professional managerial class, kind of clickety-clack desk workers who do administrative tasks for the government, things like this. And yet, that was the group that kind of spearheaded this, pro-democracy, anti-corruption, left-wing movement. So that's kind of just, that was interesting to me, coming from this country where, as I said, the PMC is generally kind of demonized, and yet they were the leaders of this movement in that country. The father of Faye, now the president, Faye is now the president. His father was a lifelong member of the Socialist Party of Senegal. The success of the new movement, PASTEF, seems to have been driven by the charisma, youth, and anti-establishment bent of the 44-year-old government worker turned political prisoner turned president in the country where, get this, 60% of the population is under 25. That is bonkers. For reference, only 44% of the United States is under the age of 34, right? So this is a dramatically younger set of demographics in Senegal than we have in the United States. And for people who study history, having a whole bunch of young people running society kind of it lends itself to more drastic changes, and we've kind of seen that here in Senegal. Importantly for our program, Bassirou Diomaye Faye was a member of a union of government employees in Senegal, the Taxes and Estates Union. He, along with Sonko, was a tax inspector. So there you go. That's an interesting story. I thought that y'all might would like to hear. It's a bright spot, where other countries in Africa are seeing right-wing coups. This country saw a left-wing union leader head up a movement against the right-wing establishment and win. So that was pretty exciting news. Sean Orr, a Teamster from Chicago, shared that on Twitter. That's where I saw it. So I was pretty excited to see that. Thought y'all might be interested. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.